Hi, and welcome to HealyFit with your instructor, Jen. For more, don't forget to subscribe, click your like key, or select those notifications. Today, I have a gentle yoga practice that is going to open up your back and obliques. We're actually going to start out reclining. So, this might be a great workout to start or end your day. Now, if your low back is bothering you, you can start out with knees bent, one hand to heart, one hand to abdomen. Just focus on each breath right here. Eyes closed, or maybe a soft focus. Let your thoughts come and go. Noticing the way your body feels in this moment. Checking in with those thoughts and where they're pulling your attention. Take a quick moment to set your intention for your practice today as you breathe in and out. Arms extend up overhead as you set that intention. Refresh your mind and body. Bringing movement, we're going to wrap the hands around your right leg, tucking your knee in towards you. Place your hands behind the thigh or on top of the shin. Your left leg can extend all the way out along the mat and start to circle through your ankle. Good, let's take those ankle circles in the other direction. And then open the knee out to the side. Good, so right knee falling to right side. Right hand is your kickstand. Foot can be up or down. And just hold the leg where it feels right for you. Breathe as you open along the inner thigh into the adductor. Let's open up the outer thigh, pulling the right leg across to the left side of your mat. Bring your right shoulder down towards the mat as you twist along the middle of your back. Good, eye gaze can stay up to the ceiling or across your arm. Inhaling, let the knee travel back through center. Let's extend the leg here, flexing and pointing the toes as you wrap your hand around your thigh or calf. Go ahead, check in with the top and bottom of the foot, front and back of the calf, down into the hamstring, glute, and lower back. Let's do that same movement here. We're going to take the right leg over to the right side, left arm out, right hand is your kickstand, holding the leg at whatever level feels right for you. If you do make it all the way down to the floor, just bring your foot as close to your forehead as feels right. Next breath, we're going to bring it over to the left side of your mat. Left hand is your kickstand. So just holding the leg as high or as low as feels right for you. And again, closer to the forehead is going to be a little bit more challenging and is going to give you a little bit more opening into the outer thigh, outer glute, and into your outer abdominals. As you bring the right foot back down to the floor, left knee tucks in towards you. And let's take those ankle circles on the left leg. Good, take the circles the other direction. And as you rest your foot, begin to move the knee to the left side of your mat. Breathe along the inner thigh. Feel the stretch from knee to hip. Inhale through center, slowly bringing the knee back up. And then go ahead, take it over to your right side. Go ahead, left shoulder imprinted towards the floor. Eye gaze out over the left arm. Good, inhale in through center. Extend the leg nice and long and begin to flex and point through your toes. Good, same check-ins here, top and bottom of the foot, front and back of the calf, down through the back of the thigh, into the glutes and lower back. Slowly bring the leg out to the left side. Notice the stretch, inner thigh. Now slowly raise the leg back through center. Let's take the left leg over to the right side of your mat, opening up into the abductor, the outer thigh, into the glute and obliques. Beautiful. Let's take both feet down to the mat, kind of reversing all of those forward folds with a backward bend here. So we're going to lift up into a bridge. Hands can support the low back or wrap around the hips. Drive through your heels. Light squeeze into the hamstrings and glutes. Now by tensing up the back of the muscle, we also allow a little bit deeper release. Slowly imprint the back down to the floor, and let's tap into that release by drawing the knees into the chest and slowly circling the knees around the ceiling as you massage your lower back. Go ahead, take those knee circles the other direction, making them as big or as small as feels right for you at this moment. Let's go into the thoracic rotation once again, stretching along the mid-back, knees fall right, arms or arm falls left side. Look out towards the left shoulder, out to your fingertips. Inhale, transition. Exhale, fold the knees to the left as you extend your arm or arms out to the right. Slowly bring the knees back up and in through center, taking them over to the right side, lifting yourself up into a seated position. Now, whatever seated position works best for you is the one you're just going to allow yourself into here. Let's take a few light twists along the back, just turning one side and the other, taking your time as you do, looking over the back shoulder and maybe going a little bit further each time you twist. This next one, let's hold that eye gaze over towards the back of the room. Good, feel the stretch along the shoulders into the back and then down through the hips. Let's go ahead, enunciate that hip and outer thigh stretch. Walk the hands out to your side. And then you want to feel it kind of along the back of the arm, into the shoulder, and then down through the obliques. Maybe use your next breath to walk the hands just one small step forward, and then reach top arm up and over. As you rise up, let's twist to the other side. Go looking over your back shoulder, one hand to thigh, one hand towards the base of your spine. Tall, elevated posture from your sits bones all the way up to the crown of your head. Exhale, fold the body over your bent knee or extended leg if that's the seated position you chose. Go ahead, allow your forehead to bow down just slightly. Take the next breath, walk just a little bit further forward. Good, now resting on your hand or forearm, top hand is going to reach up and over. Good, really feel the length from the armpit down to the hip. So from your ribs all the way along the outer edge of the body. Inhale, rise up. Let's unfold the legs or bend the knees if they're not bent. We're going to go into a few seated cat to cow movements. So opening up into the upper and middle back, exhale into your cat pose. Inhale, rise into cow. So as you lift into cow, a little bit more opening from shoulder to shoulder. Try to expand your collarbone and lift your chest, letting your head fall slightly back. As you dip back into your cat pose, you're rounding across the shoulders. Now let's extend the legs out to each side of the mat. Walk the hands out to one side. Bow your forehead towards your knee or thigh, maybe your calf, depending on your anatomy. Let's go into a side stretch from here. Good, one hand down, one hand up and over. Again, trying to lengthen from your hip to the base of your shoulder. Inhale, rise up and twist, and then reach that arm that was down up and to the back. Good, so this is your backward bend to unfold from your forward fold. Good, let's go into that forward fold on the other side. Feel length from heel to hip, and then from hip to shoulder. Good, if I'm reaching out to my right leg here, my right arm is down and my left arm is up and over towards the right leg. Inhale, rise up. Right hand comes behind, up towards the sky. Good, lengthen from the throat all the way through the chest, down to the abdomen. Walking the hands forward, maybe open the feet out just a little bit more. Middle splits if you have them. This wide stance forward fold if you're still working in that direction. Next breath, rise on up. Let's bring the feet in together, legs long, light backward lean. So your fingertips are going to line up by your hips, chest open, shoulders rolled back, light pinch of the elbows towards one another. Neck is long from chin to collarbone, eye gaze up to the sky. Now as you exhale, fold forward, reaching out towards your thighs, shins, or toes. Allow your forehead to drop, allow your shoulders to kind of melt across the back. And imagine lengthening each vertebra, each bone along the back up from the one below it. Unfold along the backs of the knees. Feel the stretch all the way down to the lower back. Now, as you rise up, we're going to roll through the shoulders. Good, bring those shoulder rolls around to the front. And then slowly interlace the fingers, lift them all the way up to the sky, and go into a light backward bend. Exhale to one side. Inhale up through center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale through center. And then let's take it into a modified fish pose. Elbows stacked under the shoulders, chest is open, length along the collarbone. Good, lift the chin towards the sky, let the head fall back. Feet naturally falling out to each side. Now slowly inch your elbows out to the sides. Allow your whole body to collapse towards the floor. We're going to take one ankle on top of the knee. So if this is my left leg on top, ankle on the knee, reaching towards the right leg, you can wrap your arms around or walk your hands up a little bit higher to go deeper into the stretch. top outer thigh into the glute and lower back. Good. From your reclining pigeon pose, slowly cross one leg over the other. We're going to go towards your top leg. Good. So bend the knees over to one side, reach the arms opposite, going a little bit deeper into that thoracic, that mid-back stretch. Good. Bringing it back through center. Let's do our pigeon on the other side. Hands wrapping through, so thread the needle or extend the leg and reach behind the calf, maybe all the way up to the toes. As you release the foot back down to the mat, cross leg over leg, you're moving the knees over to the same side as your top leg. Arms reach opposite of your legs. Feel that stretch across the outer thigh into the hips and lower back. This may go all the way up into the outer obliques and then up through the chest and shoulders as well. Coming back through center. One hand to your forehead, one hand to your stomach. Now the hand on the stomach, I want you to follow each breath as you inhale and exhale. Hand on your forehead, I want you to check in with your mental state, where you are feeling you are now versus where you felt you were when you arrived or when you started our class today. Continue to follow each breath. Maybe notice how your thoughts have slowed in response to our practice. Maybe extend the legs, slowly gliding yourself into Shavasana. As you rest here, I'm going to leave you with this quote with Azar Nafasi. You get a strange feeling when you leave a place, like you're not only going to miss the people that you love, but miss the person that you were at the time and place, because you'll never be this way ever again. Slowly begin to add some movement to your hands and feet. Maybe circling the ankles, circling the wrists, wiggling the fingers and toes, and then gently find your way into a seated position. As you rise up here, big inhale, extend one arm at a time, lengthening all the way from your wrists down to your hips. As you exhale, bring the arms down to each side. Sweep your arms into the center and take a moment of gratitude here. Thank yourself for making time for your mind, your body, and your well-being. Namaste. I hope you all have an amazing day left. Take care, be well, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe to let me know you want more videos like this one. I appreciate you watching. Follow me on social at Healy Fit.